With these 3 simple questions, the universe gives you everything you want. Welcome to Spirita Vivo. I want to connect with the universe and make my wishes come true. I've heard of using affirmations by saying or writing what you wish to several times a day, but affirmations don't work for me. Is there another way? Today's podcast is about how you can use 3 simple questions instead of affirmations to manifest yourself better. These 3 questions have way more power.
Ask these 3 questions and the universe will send you what you want most. Especially the 3rd question will leave you speechless. Today, we are talking about magical questions. These questions that are much more powerful and work much better than affirmation. I want to tell you about my personal experience. When I first started my journey of understanding the laws of the universe, I was told over and over again, you must use an affirmation, that is, suggestion. You have to tell yourself again and again what you want or how you want to be. Affirmations that always had to be repeated, constantly, again and again, as if the desire was already with me. Do you want to attract a lot of money into your life? Then say, I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. I am fulfilled. I am happy. Anyway, I stood in front of the mirror and did just that every day, over and over again. On top of that, I sat down and wrote my affirmations 50 to 100 times daily. My biggest goal was to make a lot of money and to be wealthy. That was my main theme at that time. I wanted to attract a lot of abundance into my life. I firmly believed in it and wrote my affirmations daily in this notebook. Pages and pages of the same thing are written there. Why? Because I was taught that the more often I repeat it, the better it goes from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind, and at some point, I believed the whole thing. But the problem was this. Every time I wrote it down and went through it in my head, every time I said this phrase to myself, I'm rich, my head rebelled. My head said, but you are not rich. That's not true. What are you even doing here? What nonsense is this? Maybe you've experienced it too. You've sat down, tried to do affirmations, tried to get yourself into this energy, but the inner critic, your head, came up and said, come on. That's not the truth. You talk about it, but you don't let your inner voice bother you, and then you write it for half an hour, but in the end, it's no use because your inside, your subconscious, doesn't believe it. That's exactly what I realized at some point. Okay, I can now write these things down all day, these affirmations, but the bottom line is that I'm only moving forward at a snail's pace because my head doesn't believe me. And then one day came to the one realization that changed everything. When I make the statement, when I tell my head that I'm rich, it reacts with resistance, then it says, no, that's not true. And here's the thing. If I rephrase my statement into a question, it sounds like, why do I feel so rich? Why do I feel so abundant? At that moment, when I rephrase the statements into questions, my head starts looking for answers. Because the way our brain works is that when a question is asked, the head automatically sees that statement as true, as real, and tries to find an answer to it. So do this. Even if you are not rich yet, ask yourself why you are so rich. Now your head searches and finds the appropriate answer. Hey, I'm so rich because... This can be, for example, that your head answers, I am rich because I have a safe life, because I live in a great country. I have a roof over my head. I have food on the table every day. I never have to worry about where my food comes from, and suddenly the vibration changes because your subconscious gets carried away. My subconscious says yes, that makes sense. Through these answers, the vibration frequency changes, and the universe reacts to it and gives you what you want. That was my big insight at that time. which has changed a lot. In the meantime, I have tested more than hundreds of questions to see which ones work best and which ones especially ignite these magical powers that we carry within us, so that the universe gives us what we want. And these are the questions we're going into now specifically. And the third question in particular will probably leave you speechless. Let's go to question number 1. This question is going to help you transform the energy from a problem into a solution so that you can. No matter what your problem is, maybe you have problems in your relationship with your partner, problems in your profession, in your business, that you can transform that problem into a higher vibration, that moreover, it becomes what you want it to be, which is the solution to the problem. The challenge with problems is that we mostly focus on what the problem is. We hope to find a solution through this focus on the problem. But you need help finding a solution to a problem on the same vibrational level, which is where the problem originated. That is, when you ask questions with which you are focused on the problem, your attention is on the problem, and therefore your energy is also focused on the problem. In other words, you are on the same vibration as that of the problem. You have to shift your vibration away from the problem to the solution, to the higher level. That's where the vibration of the solution is. And then, suddenly, there are insights, ideas, and impulses that change everything. This is exactly where the following question will help you. Who may I be, and how may I act to live a pure abundance and love? This is a sample question related to when you have a problem living in abundance. On the other hand, what doesn't get you ahead? For example, what are the challenges that keep me stuck in this, not enough money to have in my bank account? This question leads you to focus on the problem. Please ask yourself, who am I allowed to be? And how may I act to live in pure abundance? These two questions don't focus you on, oh, I just don't have enough, but rather, what vibration can I adopt? What actions can I do daily so that life in pure abundance becomes normal? This is exactly what changes your vibration immediately. When you start to act on it, really start to put it into practice. You change your vibration frequency more and more, and you will soon notice, only by asking this question will you get ideas and thoughts that did not even cross your mind before came precisely because you are on a different vibrational level. At another vibrational level, other ideas come to you that were not previously available to you. This question will help you with that. So adapt the question to your problem. The core of the question should always be, who can I be? How can I act to have more love? Find my dream job, draw more money, and bring more abundance into my life, etc. Complete the questions according to your wishes. This is how your vibration changes. That was number 1, but it gets even better. Let's get to question number 2. The second question is equally simple and powerful at the same time. Why am I so infinitely grateful today for all the abundance, for all the love and all the joy in my life? This question has a different focus. It's not just about being grateful for these 3 things. Because here too, it can come to a point where you say, yes, I am so grateful for the money in my account, but I have no money in my account. What nonsense. Or, I need more in my account. Then the head starts to intervene again and say, no, that doesn't work. This keeps your vibration down, and the magic cannot be awakened. But if you formulate a why question from this, in the sense of, why am I so infinitely grateful for the abundance in my life? If abundance is your theme, or for love in your life, if love is your theme, or success in your life, if success is your theme, etc., Then focus again on what resonates, and what resonates aligns with your desire. I am so infinitely grateful for the abundance in my life. Yes, I don't have $10,000 in the bank, but I do have food on the table every day. I live in a great place where I feel safe and comfortable. Then your mind starts looking for answers, throwing them in and making sure your vibrational frequency keeps rising. This question is so simple and harnesses the infinite power of gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest and most powerful vibrations to master manifestation and learn. So using this question brings us to question number 3. The question that will bring magic into your life, make things happen that you didn't expect at all, and allow the universe to use its infinite power to bring surprises into your life that you didn't expect at all. And it is the question: why am I so excited and joyful today to receive all of life's wonderful surprises? What happens when I ask this question? It's one of the strongest questions I could find. When we start the day in the morning, we have a certain picture of how the day will go. That's my expectation, and those are the things I'm used to. We are programmed for a certain course of the day, certain things to happen, and certain people to be met. That is, by having this clear picture of what it is likely to be like, we are very averse to new things, surprises, and the magic of life. But the universe only unfolds when space is open. If you close the space in your life, the magic won't happen. Magical things can happen that you didn't expect. This question ensures that you start at the beginning of a new day with the thought that everything is possible, and I'm so excited about what life has in store, what life wants to bring me, and what good surprises can come today. Therefore, focus on positive surprises. It should be things that are different from your everyday life, new, great, and pop into your life. This question also ensures that your energetic field opens and you are ready to receive. You start the day with the attitude that something great will happen today, which I'm not expecting. This vibration called, "Something is happening today and I am ready to receive," causes a surprise to come. Give it a try, be curious, and you will see magical things happen that day. You are the force. You are the universe. Unleash your inner potential to make your dreams come true. If this podcast inspired you and you liked it, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss an episode. We would appreciate it very much. Thank you, and see you soon on our channel.